Hey guys, Bump here, bringing you another Dragonflight pre-patch video. Today we're taking a look at this Unholy raiding build, which is incredibly good at dealing lots of damage on motes. I ran this during our raid today, and I got 2 rank 1s, 2 rank 2s and 1 rank 3. And you will just see, have a look at this, the insane amount of burst damage this does. I will peak at 200k DPS here in the opener, and I think one boss I got even up to 300k DPS. The only reason I'm not going higher here is because we killed the main mote, because we dealt too much damage. Right, let's talk about what's going on here, how can I do so much damage, and how do you replicate it. Essentially, I'm just taking my Mythic Plus build, I'm just plugging it right into a raiding scenario. We're picking up Bursting Swords, Unholy Assault, Vile Contagion, and Infected Claws. And all those together, it just creates this insane quadratic scaling. And lucky for us, the mobs that we killed, the motes, they die so incredibly quickly, but that's fine, because wounds that are on mobs that die will still burst and deal AoE damage using Bursting Swords. It's kind of like Soul Flame for Warlock, the same kind of idea that lots of things die at the same time, but when they die, they explode on everything else, and we get tons and tons of hits. If you look at the logs, right, the number of Bursting Swords hits is in the thousands. It's like 1.5k total. It's just an insane amount of wounds being generated and then bursted on these motes. Now, let's talk about how do we set this up as well as we can, right? The actual rotation is actually very important. So as soon as we click the modes, what we do is that we press Dark Transformation and Abomination Limb. Yeah? Immediately. They are long enough to last the entire mode window. After this point, we pop down Deafening K and start spamming Scourge Strike. However, roughly when half of the duration of the mode has gone by, we stack up full Festering Wounds for using Unholy Assault on our primary target, press Vile Contagion, press Unholy Blight, and then just spam Epidemic. Yeah? The good thing here is that every time a wound is burst, you know, from the mobs dying, it generates runing power for you. So you will just sit there and spam Epidemic every GCD until the modes go away. If you do that, you will reach insane amounts of DPS, yeah. The rest of the build does abysmal damage, right? The amount of damage you do in priority targets and bosses is just very low. If the boss is within like the mote AoE, you will do good damage, because kind of like that cleave will hurt a lot, but overall, like this Sylvanas kill, which was actually rank 2, I think I had 13 million damage on the modes and then like 7 million on the boss, you know. It's that kind of order of magnitude. I will bring it up, make sure to bring up the damage breakdown at the end. Other than what I've already talked about with the talents, right? We want to run, I run Reanimated Chambler for my legendary. You could probably just run Frenzy Monstrosity, either is fine. If you get a Shambler Explosion on the modes, it's an insane amount of damage. If you don't, it's kind of lackluster, so it's a bit RNG. For the Covenant, we run Necrolord. We just pick up Aemir, and then run Brutal's Grasp and Lingering Plague. For the other gear, like it's Gavel as usual, I'm not sure about the trinkets actually. I played around a little bit with it. On some bosses, I chose to run Decanter and Sigil. On other bosses, I run Sigil and Scars. I think, you know, either of those combinations are fine, honestly. Well, you can see here at the end of the boss, I'm over 40k on Sylvanas. Majority of that comes from mote damage. I'm not saying that this is a good progression build, but if you're looking to get rank 1s, this is what you should be running, right? Any motes boss, you know, this is what will give you the highest amount of DPS, yeah? Leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought about this build. Upvote, downvote, whether you liked it or not. Do consider subscribing. Let's go to 20k. Looking forward to that. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.